take it easy.
Hey guys, it's Julia and I am back with another makeup tutorial for you guys. I just recently got the beautiful JACLYN Hill palette. Oh my gosh, I was so excited for this. You guys have no idea. And I saw all these people online getting their palettes and I'm like, what the heck, where's mine? But mine came in a few days ago and I haven't been able to like crack it open yet. So this is literally the very first time that I have applied these eyeshadows to my eyes. I just really messed around with it today, so it might not be like the best tutorial ever, but you will definitely see more tutorials using this palette in the future. It's gorgeous. Trust me, I've swatched them already, and I don't think I am going to swatch them on my channel unless you guys want that. Like, I will totally swatch them on my channel if you guys want to see that, but a lot of people already have swatches out there, so I'm pretty sure you can find them wherever on YouTube as well. You guys have probably seen her video of her explaining everything, so I'm not going to go too in depth with this, but it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. And it also came with this card with her on the front and then all of the shadows and their names on the back. So I'm just going to sit here and explain what I did as kind of like a voiceover, but I just did one eye first before I filmed it, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna film the rest of this and see how it turns out. As you guys can tell, my eyes probably look a little different because I have never put black eyeliner, like I've never lined my eyes like underneath on the bottom waterline, and I just decided to do that today. I'm not really sure if it's my favorite thing in the world. I really don't know how I feel about it, so I'm not sure if that's gonna come back, but I just started doing it and I'm like, well, I can't really turn back now. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. First things first, I primed my eyelids, of course, using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I just applied that all over my eyelid and set it with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And then I went in with the shadow Silk Cream, and that was kind of my transition color I put in my crease and kind of all over the lid, sort of. It didn't really matter where this went since it was just a transition. And on top of that, I put Creamsicle, which is like this yellow toned one. I really like it. I put that in my crease as well, kind of winging it out a little bit because I kind of wanted to do a slight cut crease. And I also mixed Creamsicle with MFEO. I mixed those two together and I kind of just deepened it up more. And then I felt like it needed, of course, more depth. So I went in with Roxanne, which is this really pretty like burnt orange, like deep burnt orange type shade. And I did that kind of underneath because I really wanted to have a fade of like the dark to the light orangey reddish yellows. After that, I applied a little bit of chip just to really deepen and darken that crease up a bit. And of course, I went in back with a little bit more of MFEO and Creamsicle to lighten it up and make sure everything was very blended up there. I probably should have cut my crease using concealer, but I just didn't feel like doing that, so I kind of wet this Morphe flat concealer brush. It's a Morphe E10 brush, and I wet it with the Morphe setting spray. So I dipped into Pool Party, which is this gorgeous shimmery blue. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And I started to cut my crease using that on my inner corner and towards the center. And when I got towards the outer corner, I switched to Twerk. And with this shadow, you definitely need to use either your finger, or I really suggest using a setting spray because not like barely any product comes out when you just dip your regular brush into it, which is fine, but I just used a little bit of that on my outer corner and then blended that in with more of Pool Party. And then in the very outer corner where I winged it up a little bit, I used the matte shade Soda Pop. It's one of the second darkest shades next to the Abyss, which is a really black one. So Soda Pop is more a deep dark purple that I used on my very outer corner. Then once the shadows were finished, I just applied some black eyeliner and did the rest of my face because then I went in under my eyes. And I basically used everything I used for the top of my eyes. So I went in and I mixed Creamsicle and MFEO and applied that all under my eyes, as well as more of the Roxanne shade to deepen it up. And then I felt like it needed a little bit more of a pop, so I went in with Pool Party and I tried to get that as close to my lash line as possible. And that was after I had applied black eyeliner to both of my waterlines. And after that, I applied mascara, and I decided to go in with this beautiful highlighting shimmer shade. It's the second shade in the palette. It is called Beam, and it's absolutely beautiful. I used this to highlight my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye, and that really pulled the look together. So yeah, that's this look. I basically just finished my face, and I used a little bit of exposed Kylie lip kit on my lips. I have no idea what that was. My overall review of this palette is that it is incredible. JACLYN, I know she worked really hard on it, and I'm so proud of her because I'm definitely a huge fan of everything that she does and her YouTube channel. I think it's amazing that she came from basically nothing and she created and collaborated with Morphe to create her dream palette, which I think is absolutely incredible. It's beautiful, and I just can't wait to keep using this. I'm gonna want to use it every single day. So yeah, overall the shadows are highly pigmented, and if you swatch them yourselves, you will definitely feel how buttery and silky and creamy some of these mattes are, and the glittery ones, the glittery shimmery shadows go on so smoothly too. It's really cool. Like, oh my gosh, if you are an eyeshadow fanatic like me, you will definitely love this palette. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up for me and hit that red subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate that. And if there are any other tutorials that you want to see me do, or any other just videos in general, please leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you want to know any other details about me that you could possibly know, they will all be in the description box below, so make sure to check that out.